it's Teacher Carrie here, and I'm back with another ManyCam tutorial. Today, I want to talk with you about what you can do if your ManyCam app happens to crash while you are teaching on the VIP Kid platform. So today, you might notice that things look a little bit different. I'm actually using a software called OBS to do my screen recording so that you can see what happens if I completely close out ManyCam if I'm in my VIP Kid classroom. So to get things started, let's head over to the practice classroom in the VIP Kid app. And to do that, you just want to go to your class tab here, select classrooms, and then on the very far right hand side, there's a teeny tiny little link that says practice room. Now, when you're using ManyCam, you always want to have your ManyCam window open before you try to open your VIP Kid app or go into the practice room. But since I'm already here, things should work out okay. We can check our settings here and just make sure that your camera is selected as ManyCam Virtual Camera. And so let's go ahead and just open the video here, and you can see this is the view of what my students would see as I'm teaching in ManyCam. So remember that they're not going to see all of your presets and your main menu and things like that. They're just getting the finished version of your video. But occasionally, there might be something happening that causes your ManyCam app to crash as you are teaching. Now, for me, this happens very infrequently, but I have found that I have certain files that I've saved from Google in my effects folder that occasionally cause my ManyCam app to crash. And I won't pull those particular files up for you right now because I don't think that's helpful, but you might notice that every time you type in for a specific effect, that your app kind of gets a little wonky. Now, my complete speculation on that, my guess is just that there's something with that file type. It might be corrupted from whatever source you got it from that causes a little glitch, or maybe you have too much going on in your ManyCam. You have too many presets open or too many effects saved in your selected effects, and your computer gets a little overloaded. And it potentially could also just be your internet connection glitches for a second. Something like that that would cause your ManyCam app to not function correctly as you are teaching in the VIP Kid app. So to simulate that for you today, all I'm going to do is just close out my ManyCam here. And you can see that that made me still visible in the practice classroom for VIP Kid, but I can't see my ManyCam app at all right now. And actually, to simulate it further for you, what I'm going to do is actually show you how to close your ManyCam app completely. Because when you just click the little X in the corner, it's kind of like temporarily closed. It's still running in the background of your computer, even though you can't see the app open on your computer desktop. But if you go down to the lower right hand corner, you have some controls on a Windows computer. I don't know much about Macs, unfortunately, but for a Windows computer, if I click this little I don't know what to call it, a little up arrow, I have kind of a view of the apps that I currently have open on my computer. So if I go to ManyCam here and right click over it, it brings me up a second menu, and I can hide or show ManyCam from there, and I can do a few things within the ManyCam app, but I'm actually just going to select exit. Now, watch over in my VIP Kid practice room. Now it says, please start ManyCam. So what do I do if this happens to me while I'm teaching on the VIP Kid platform with a live student? Well, don't panic. It's going to be okay. All you need to do is go to your ManyCam icon on your computer desktop and click into it again. That will restart your ManyCam for you, and as it comes up, it's going to have the little fuzziness like, oh, it's trying to find your video. It really only takes a few seconds, and then you should pop back into the classroom. I didn't need to click any other controls. It kept me on the same preset that I was in. All of my loaded effects, my selected effects, are still there, and I didn't need to address anything on my green screen. But if it does come back and you've got fuzziness on your green screen, just go ahead and click your little virtual backgrounds there, and you should bring up your color picker in order to address that as you are teaching. And yes, this has happened to me a few times where I'm live in class with a student and for some reason my ManyCam decides to close itself out. So again, I'll just simulate that for you. If I just go down to my little thing here and completely close my app, this is what it looks like if you happen to have a glitch in your ManyCam as you're teaching on VIP Kid. So all you need to do is just reopen the app. You don't need to close out of your VIP Kid classroom. You don't need to restart your computer, anything like that. Just go ahead and click on that ManyCam icon again, and it will bring it up for you. It usually, for me, takes less than 5 or 6 seconds. And actually, my student can still hear me in the VIP Kid classroom because under my settings for microphone, I've just selected my little mic here. I don't actually run my uh, I don't run my microphone through ManyCam before I put it in VIP Kid. So if I wanted to do that, I could go to the audio settings in ManyCam and select this device and then select ManyCam on my VIP Kid app. But really, it's just easier if you just use your regular microphone in your VIP Kid app, and actually you can still talk to your students even if they can't see you. So sometimes you'll just say, "Oh, I'm coming back," or "Please wait," or just continue on with the lesson. Occasionally, what happens if it crashes during class is you will get like stuck. A picture of you that isn't moving will take up this screen. And again, what you would do for that is just go ahead to your computer desktop, find your little icon for ManyCam, and just reopen the program, and you should be good to go. And if for some reason you need to completely close down your program, like for example, if I want to take this preset number 5 that I'm currently talking to you in and move it over here, now it's preset number 7, but if I use my hotkeys on my computer keyboard and press number 7, now it's in this one, not actually the one that I want it to be on. It's still attached to the preset number 5 there. And in order to fix that, I would again go down to my little icon here and exit out of ManyCam completely. So I hope that helps you, and I hope you have a great day teaching. See y'all later. Bye.